Welcome to the Unit Paintball blog. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. I won't keep too much of your time. I don't like the sound of my own voice, so I'm sure you won't either. I'm the Bear, and I'm a member of the Unit, which is a small four-man paintball team that plays at Douglas Valley Standish in Wigan, England. I suppose I best say that in case you're in another country listening to this. We've been playing for 2 or 3 years now, and we take it quite seriously, almost too seriously, I think, is a major risk. But we find a lot of the time it's difficult to get other people to be as passionate as we are. I'm sure maybe you found the same thing. If you're into paintball, you just can't get anyone. Your family aren't interested, your friends, they're not interested. And what are the reasons? You've got to ask yourself, why aren't they interested? We find a lot of excuses. Cash, money, it's too expensive. It hurts, which is probably about the worst excuse I can hear from another man. And a lot of the time these excuses come from people who've never played the game and have just heard rumours, or they've been on the one website where the price per 100 was probably about £8. Thank you very much, Delta Force, for that. Yeah, we need to be realistic. This isn't going to be a big sport. I shouldn't expect it to be in the pub next year while I sit there with a pint watching it on the widescreen. It's never going to be big, and people will always find excuses. I think cost is probably the major one. A lot of people are put off because they feel it's expensive, and we've been to Delta Force, probably one of the biggest franchises in the country for paintball, and yeah, I've got to agree. Paying £7-8 per 100 is atrocious, considering you can go online and get the same box of 2,000 paint for 30 quid. So yeah, you're going to come across this a lot if you're keen on trying to get your mates to come. The cost is an issue, so it's all the more important to find a good site. We've found that with Douglas Valley Paintball. Costs are cheap. We only pay about £5 per 100. A lot of the time we take on our own markers, obviously within the boundaries. We don't have fully automatic invert minis or whatever you like. We don't use them against 12-year-olds on a birthday party. We're sensible, and the site itself is very flexible. If you can find a site like that, you're onto a winner. Your mates are more likely to come, they're going to enjoy it, and they're going to come back for more. And what you're looking for in recruiting is not necessarily the one-off gamer. You want someone who's potentially looking to play long term. That's the only way you're going to form your own team. Maybe you're thinking about going down that road. I highly recommend it to get a good bunch of lads together. It's something we're going to discuss in future blogs, how the unit went about doing that, and how we can give you tips and advice on forming your own team based on what we know. But when you're looking into inviting your mates, think about the long-termers and look at the events that you can host. I hosted my wedding stag do at Douglas Valley. Got a lot of guys to come, a lot of guys from church. I'm actually a practicing Christian, and a lot of the guys from church came for that event. Amazingly, one guy came, bought 300 paint and took it all back at the end of the day. Haven't got a clue how he managed to spend the whole day without firing a single paintball round. Anyway, not to worry. But most of them, that was it. They would never come paintballing again after that. So it's difficult to get those long-term gamers. They're the people you're looking for. And the thing about having a great site is you're investing in it. The more people you bring, the more money that site makes, the longer it'll keep going. You may have noticed it's a dodgy economic climate at the moment, and I'm sure some of these smaller independent sites are going to struggle. So the more people we can bring in, the better. Now, saying that, if you want to come along with us one day, you know where to find us. If you're reading this, watching this, you know our site, www.unitpaintball.blogspot.com, or you can follow us on Facebook. You look for if you go to the little search bar at the top, you'll see the Unit Paintball team. You're going to have to root around because sadly we picked a name that just about every other paintball team in the world has used. But yeah, get us on either that. You can either get in touch with me via the blog, you can comment anonymously, you can leave your email address, we'll get in touch. And if you want to join us, you're in the local area, we're more than happy to take you on. You can come play alongside us, bring your mates. We don't thrash people, we just love playing alongside different groups. You'll see some photos come up now against some of the other groups we played. Maybe you're just looking to dip your toe in and you want some advice. You just get in touch with us and we'll be happy to help. But by all means, come back to see more from us, I'll be doing some more blogs. Like I said, I want to do one on how to form your own team and the advice that we can give you on that. But by all means, come back here, and we hope to hear from you again soon. This is the Bear for the Unit Paintball.